So, goodness gracious, it has been a hot minute. I'm currently recording this at 12 a.m. Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to one and all. And we have a delightful gift from GODA himself. I won't say a fine vintage, but you currently have a vintage of something that came out hours ago. I mean, okay, that could be vintage to like a water bear, but it's not really vintage to the human race, is it? Dear me. So, I understand these One Piece manga reactions have been less reactions and more cryptids, right? They've been incredibly spotty. They've been to random chapters here and there. I understand that. That is a concept that I've been actively aware of and was trying to remedy, and just like failing outright. But you guys don't care about that. To give you the rewind time, to rewind back to how I'm feeling about One Piece since the last reaction, which was Jesus, Kobe and Garp? God. Egghead has been peak. Egghead has been... It would take a drastic turn of events for Egghead to not be top 5 personal arcs in that list somewhere. Kuma backstory has been phenomenal for a character who I have been desperate since Sabaody, my other favorite arc in the show. To have Kuma be pivotal to the ending of that, and the Thriller Bark stuff, and the return to Sabaody stuff. I'm getting adverts. Good. I'm going to change One Piece song if I'm going to keep getting adverts. Uh-oh. For that to be the case, it's just like, you know, how can I not be interested in this guy? He's got the cool design with the Bible. I've said before in a previous reaction, but obviously no one cares. There are 3 characters who I wanted to see more of, but I was led to believe with One Piece ending, we might not get them. That was Kuma, Bonnie, which I guess it would be related in that circumstance, and Garp Chujo. And we got them all in Egghead. So I am immensely happy. Egghead has been fantastic. And this one's called Kuma's Life? Man. How can I not do a reaction to this? Someone who has swiftly elevated themselves to one of my favorite characters. Went from one of my biggest question marks and mystery and like mysteries I wanted to see in the show, to make the lateral move from big mystery character I want more of to one of favorite characters is something very few characters in any fiction can accomplish. Kudos to you, GODA, and kudos to... Enough about me. No one cares about me. You're here for the One Piece chapter 1102 not so live reaction. Kuma's Life. Yeah, you can see the thing in the background. Okay. Reader request: Bonnie eating hot dog after hot dog painstakingly prepared by ravenous wolves. This is just a Monster Hunter cafeteria. This is when you walk up, like in Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Rise, no, not Rise, they had the dango. In Monster Hunter World, you rock up to that, like, cat's kitchen. This is that. This is just the cat's kitchen. Milk? Hold on a minute. I'm a homunculus, right? I don't eat many or any food. Is milk and hot dog a classic combo? Have I just been unaware of the existence of Milk Dog? I'm gonna that's gonna be some Googling in my own time, I feel. Alrighty. Instantly, Bonnie. More backstory, please. This is it, Bonnie. Kuma's gotta be, Kumachi's gotta be on the island. Don't call me that, call me Captain. Bonnie, by the way, I'm astonished that she's technically 9. As the development, I was like, okay. Still cool though. Big fan of the character. Where was I? Fine, Captain. But watch out, the Navy's also on this. Listen up, swabbies. It's Bonnie. Disembark with the dreaded Bonnie pirates. Yo, creativity out the roof for this 9-year-old. There's a fleet-wide order for their arrest. They're leaving a trail of injured seniors and children on the way. You know, that is a horrifying. No wonder. Okay. Another ad? I'm picking different music. Alright, maybe that one's a little bit better. Can you picture that? You hear this sudden emergence of this pirate who's just going around wreaking havoc, and it just looks like they're assaulting old men and children? That's so messed up. That's, you know... I never really thought about it like that. Luffy waged war against the world government in Enies lobby, burnt down their flag, and assisted in the destruction of one of the Navy's 3 great headquarters. Kid found crucifying and slaughtering innocents in their grand conquest of paradise. The Bonnie Pirates just freaking right-hooking babies and old people. But this guy, only scum would do such a thing. This dude, actually me, dude in the bottom left. Why do I see Luffy over here? Whoa. Turn to my gaze. What? Oh, yep, there's all the old people. Did she rust the sword? Hold up. Did she age the sword? No, she did, like, age the lock for the door with the oil thing. You know what? That's probably within reason. A huge man. I love seeing Kuma with his, like, seeing a human Kuma has been so great. A huge man, sure. He was just on the outskirts of town. Wow. They were, like, together. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I can't meet with you. Why did you have to become a pirate? Don't try to track me down. He blooped himself. Why wasn't he there? Look, we're all pirates now, so let's take our time searching, Captain. Hang on a minute. In that case, we want to look for Nika. Gee, just do that. Is it for your legendary, like, god figure that your father looked up to? I'm sure that'll go wonderfully. Then when we find out, he'd be excited telling me he saw Nika back at that. That's, you know what? For a kid, that's a reasonable, like, adorable thing. Meanwhile, in the East Blue, after defeating Arlong and his crew wow, alright. His crew of Fishman Pirates. Woohoo! We wanted dinner alive! Oh, there's Usopp going. Monkey D. Luffy. Straw Hat Luffy. 30 million berries. The name Straw Hat Luffy becomes known to the public at large. How long has it been? I'm really curious. How long has it been since Oda has drawn a pre-time skip Luffy? I mean, I guess in a lot of the, like, promotional work Oda does, the shirt's done up so you can't necessarily see the X scar. But I had that is a curious thought that never crossed my mind. Oh right, Dragon was in Rogue Town. So like Kuma could have been I didn't even consider Kuma being in Rogue Town. Rogue Town? Why go there? Well, who oversees that area? Oh, Hang on, Dragon? You alright there, Dragon? Oh, he's trying to, this is his excuse to go look at Luffy. Okay, Captain Smoker. Jinbei, do you know whose little brother this is? He defeated Long's crew, this boy. The answer is mine. He's my, yo, this is sweet. I like seeing this. A strange twist of fate, Dragon. Both of our children are pirates. These are the ironclad laws of piratey behavior. Oh. That is, hold on. That might be too deep of a cut, Oda. Is this what, yo, I'm gonna, to the two of you watching this, I'm gonna blow your tiny minds. Back in Sabaody, of course it's Sabaody, it's my favorite arc, of course I remember everything about Sabaody. When Zoro goes to cut the Celestial Dragon and Bonnie saves him, he gets up, like Zoro gets up and goes to walk off, and Bonnie says, don't you know anything about the rules of pirates? And since then, we've never heard about these rules of pirates outside of one-off random comments like Luffy going, fairness is not given in a pirate's battle, and stuff like that. Is this what that is in reference to? The ironclad laws of piratey behavior? Steal whatever you want from bad guys. Steal! Don't help other people unless they need it. Don't help! Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Pretty sure that's how you play this. Yes, you're all grown up. Oh, okay. Oh, the ring is on the cheek where the scales were. That's neat. I like that. Big fan. Egghead, New World. I find this eerie. I'm not surprised. They're proceeding well, just like your augmentation. Anyway, did you hear that story the other day about the boy who declared war on the world government? Yo, so Kuma's just getting drip-fed all of Luffy's info? Yeah, it's got all the Kuma clones. What? He's Dragon's son? Might as well tell you now. You'll see all my memories eventually. Wow, alright. Cool, Kuma. Through some trick of fate, it's a man who challenges the world government with the power of rubber. Almost like Nika, the figure I admire so much. Indeed. And Thriller so he's actually just like a quiet, on-the-side Luffy fanboy. He's like Shayaki. Or Shaki, whatever. From, Sabaody. Because of course it is. She was like watching all the supernovas and was a supporter of Monkey-chan. He also is, but obviously he has to do his own thing. Thriller bark! Oh, when they actually need it. This is why he spared her. That's why he, okay. Alright, okay. Thriller bark, grand line. Orders are orders. I am tasked with killing your entire crew, but I will spare all of you in exchange for the head of Straw Hat Luffy. The government will be satisfied with that. Never! Kotoaru! Zanen. What a shame. Urususu shoku. Urusu shock. And then Zoro's nothing happened. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a redraw of nothing happened. Zoro fanboys drooling at the mouth. Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates. If you truly are taking his place, then you must accept his agony. Even I might pass out. Oh, Zoro stocks going up. You have exceptional friends. He's your son after all, Dragon. Near Sabaody, to become everything. Yes. near the Sabaody Archipelago. It's a mandatory summons of the 7 warlords. Refusing will cost you your title, and don't be dramatic. What is this about? There is to be a public execution of the bannerman of the new era, Portuguese D. Ace. And this means one thing is certain, there will be war with the Whitebeard pirates. A war with Whitebeard? I will be there by the day of the execution. Sabaody Archipelago. And then, yeah, this is the actual introduction to Bonnie. Oh, Oda! On my second day yet, I'm running out of food. More Jesus. The glutton. Why? I guess because Connie was the glutton. There's no, like, you know... Because remember, people would sometimes theorize that, like... She was the glutton because her powers inherently required her to be, like... I don't want to say maximum charged, but you know what I mean. Like, required her being, like, full energized, like, full of energy food. Yeah, you know what I mean. But no, it's just because her mother was a glutton. And Kuma and Bonnie aren't even related. That's like, God, Kuma is so good. More pizza! Captain, if you make too much noise, the Navy will come. I get... Dude's just peeking. He's just peeking in the window. Dude, Kuma's face is like the size of this man on the left. Jesus. I guess this is farewell. Just look at what a rugged pirate you've become, Bonnie. The pirates attacked the celestial dragons. A battleship is coming from Navy headquarters. A human ship? Who is it? What do they do with the celestial dragons? It's a taboo of the highest order. We're close to Navy headquarters. It's suicide to attack one here. Kuma's like, oh, not again. Them again. The Straw Hat crew. Oh, because Kuma hates the... Yo. Kuma doesn't even know Luffy is Nika. But he's slowly becoming like a Nika figure to Kuma. Well, obviously, we don't know that, but like, think about it. He fights with rubber like Nika does. He learned that when he beat Arlong and all that. He waged war on the world government, which he's begrudgingly... He waged war on the world government, which is like Saturn's negative influence on him, forcing him away from Bonnie. He punched the celestial dragons that killed his father and enslaved him. Is he protecting a fishman? Look, Straw Hat. That's an act of high treason, the likes of which none have accomplished in many centuries. I forgot Luffy as Usopp just crushed the other one. Totally forgot about that. Yo, these pre-time skip drawings, it's really cool to see them. Seeing like old Frankie, old Robin with their hat, Chopper's old hat. It's nice to see all this stuff. Dragon, Eva, please forgive me. Mate, PX1. Another one! Zoro? For vanishing with... Oh. So he apologizes now because he does this knowing the government's gonna mess with... Okay. Alright, that's why he's apologizing. Dragon, Eva, please forgive me for vanishing without a word. I will leave behind the mark of my existence in Bonnie and the future of this boy. And then, man, the Sabaody panel. Man. I couldn't save any of them. That is not true. This is just the level of the new world. It is still too soon for the likes of your crew. Don't come here yet. One day in the future, and we know he's been to all the places he sent them looking for the doctor. Yo, Oda backstories are just too powerful. You will be the man who saves the world. A self-destruct switch? How afraid of Kuma are you anyway? You are the one who turned him into a terrifying human weapon. You're the very top of the authority hierarchy. But if he goes out of control beyond the range of receiving commands, who will stop him? And how? Don't argue with me, Vegapunk. You're just a lowly hired scientist. Then in exchange for doing that, let me retain a little willpower for it. I've just invented a new... Hang on, what? I've just invented a neural pathway that can switch between... Is this... I've just invented a neural pathway that can switch between mental states like dual personalities. If you just let me test it on... Is this, like, how he split up the satellites? Lilith evil, Shaka good, your greed. I gave you an order, Vegapunk. You will not leave him any free will. I too am a scientist. You cannot deceive me. But then Kuma and Bonnie, they will never meet again. I'm just happy you thought of me, Vegapunk. Ah, you shouldn't have heard that. And who was it that gave me supersonic hearing? Well, here we are, Kuma. This is the day I flipped the switch. It's been 2 long years, but I enjoyed them with you. Me too. Your first mission seems to involve fighting against the Whitebeard pirates. They've ordered a mass deployment of clone soldiers. After that is done, I'd like for you to program a mission into me. You want to stand guard over the Straw Hat's ship? Yo, but my Vegapunk, I have to be like kind of quiet. As I said before at the start of the recording, it's freaking Christmas, so I gotta like temper my voice a little bit. People do be sleeping. I would like to protect their home until one of the crew return to Sabaody. Yes, I've been dying for this Kuma. Oh, I've been dying for this Kuma backstory for so long, man. I would like to protect their home until one of the crew returns to it, even though I won't be around to witness their growth. He sees the Nika in it. What pipe dreams do you see in this boy? Something in his actions shakes the very core of my being. Nika is only a legend, but I instilled into Bonnie the stories of a warrior who rides the rhythm of liberation and brings smiles to one and all. If there is a hero, he will bring about a great transformation to this sea. I think it must be him. A revolutionary betting on a pirate. Quite the dark horse you've chosen. Wow. Secret Bartolomeo has a secret new rival for top Luffy supporter. But that contradiction is proof of your humanity. Now, time to provide me... Wait, what? Now, time to provide me with my material for scientific research. But we had a deal. Once you admit that, do the memories in your mind vanish? No, it's more like a copy. But it will vanish once touched. Not to worry, I've built a system that allows me to see inside without contact. Place it over... You can... How have you built a device? I guess he replicated Kuma's lasers. Kizaru's lasers. I guess it's not out of the realm that he could have, especially with his access to Kuma, for him to create a robot, a device that will let him do stuff with other power. All right, that's not at all what I thought was going to be the case, but I can see it. This will be quick. It's a clean clinical process. I am a scientist. So, that's my life. How much of a nuisance was I in the end? Well, what is a life but a series of nuances? Nuisances. Where? Oh, it's his whole life. It's his mum and dad, Kuma, Eva, and there's Connie, Kuma-chi. Oh, and it's like him running. Oh, him running through his life. Kuma. And then adult Connie. He stumbles because Connie died. His life stumbles. It takes a fall, and then there's Bonnie. And then we got current Kuma. He'll survive. So glad. Thank you. Wait a second. Hang on a minute. I don't have freaking Viz Plus. It almost... No. There's no way. Hold on a minute. Kuma Nika Dance One Piece. Come on, show me a panel of it. Yeah, I mean, like, the last... They look kind of like it. Come on, where's... Show me a pose of Kuma doing the... I guess there's the one of everyone doing, including Kizaru doing the Nika dance. Which has got to be just some absolute high treason. But we're just going to gloss over that one. It does, you know, it does. The running panels, they do look kind of like the Nika poses and the Nika dance. There's like one specific one I'm thinking of. We see him and Bonnie doing like each of the poses. I was hoping I could find that one, but I might be mistaken here. I mean, look, it's even got. Remember, he has the one that goes down, and like the third one where he stumbles looks like it. Wait, hang on. Whoa. Are we leaving the flashback? It's gone from dark to white? Your death is a nuisance to every person who's ever known and loved you. Listen to me, Kuma, and listen good. You are a hero to Bonnie and to us all. Thank you. Say, Vegapunk, yes, I already know. Thank you. Oh, it's everyone praying because these, and he flipped the switch. Oh. And then Kuma mentally died, but his body lives on. Oh, thank you for saving Bonnie. Oh. Man, Kuma. Oh, Robo PX0 engaged. If you should see Bonnie, would you pass on a message from me? Tell her I wish her a very Oh, Bonnie! But this isn't even current Bonnie. This has still got darker panels. This is when Bonnie saw all his memories. Oh. Man, that's rough. yo. Oda. Kuma. Oda. How do you beat an Oda backstory? Dude, Kuma, I know. Look, I know everyone was interested in Kuma, like to see what it was about. I can't stress enough how happy I am. I mean, it's devastatingly sad. The whole backstory is devastatingly sad. But Kuma is one of those characters I've just been dying more than anything else to see more of, and to get his whole life from the start to the end. How can you not love this man? He's so... Thank you, Oda. His whole backstory has been incredible. Got Kuma's panel of, I think it must be... Oh, this... If this is the Nika dance, the like him running through each stage with the stumble, if that's supposed to be an allusion to his interpretation of the Nika dance, 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. If it's not, 10.5 out of 10, baby. Fantastic chapter. And this must be the end of the backstory, because this is the end of his memories. We've transitioned to Bonnie's state earlier in the arc and all that. Man. Fantastic chapter. Fantastic backstory. Fantastic character. Oh, man. I can't wait to see this animated, even though it's gonna crush me. Plus to see, because Kuma in the anime has always talked with like the robotic undertones, because they've only seen him as a robot. I want to hear human Kuma. I can't wait. There's not much to talk about, really. It's just an honest to goodness great chapter. A Christmas gift from Oda, if you will. Oh, man. And you even get snippets of, like, Ace poking his head in here? Like, man. And you get to see all the beats we know from Kuma's perspective, from the perspective of the at the time supposed villain. Just fantastic. Oh my god, I've been reading this for 30 minutes. Yeah, it's not like there's like deep, like in the previous chapters when you had stuff for the sapphire scales and you had the terms of the deal. There's bits you can dissect, obviously. Man. The self-destruct switch being in Kuma is a development. Which I suppose this might be how he's gonna get to Egghead and get self-destructed, I suppose is Maybe he's gonna self-destruct to injure Saturn. Not badly, but enough to let the Straw Hats escape. I hope, beyond hope, that Kuma can see Luffy as Nika, as this figure. But honestly, at this point, it might almost be... It'd be bittersweet. But I mean, like, he already thinks of Luffy as a hero. Not the hero he's believed in this whole time, but as their own similar hero. And he's bet on that. He doesn't need to see Luffy as Nika. That Luffy to him is like a hero of similar character. I'm gonna call it there. If there's any of you watching this, I would love to gush about this with you guys in the comments, but man, fantastic. This backstory, Egghead doesn't miss. There's been not one, like, dullard chapter of Egghead. Oh, it's so good. Are there any interesting comments? Yet the end of 2023? Rip Kuma, the man with a heart bigger than a giant's? Oh, Kuma smiled like the D-Clan when he died. Oh. Seeing all the pre-time skip scenes done with current Oda's art, man. Nah, just a fantastic chapter. I plan to get back in the swing of more chapter reactions next year. I had a good streak going and then I dropped it due to several issues. I hope to pick it back up proper, but man, I'll see you all next time.